Hello viewers and welcome back to an episode with me, Bearlenation. You join me for today's game, the last game of Season 2 on this save against Watford at home. We'll play the game, we'll have the season review today as well, we'll go through that. But, yeah, I mean, we've absolutely blown our playoff chances this season. Let's just look at April. Look at that. We've had no wins, 4 draws, 1 loss. We drew again since we last met against Bristol City, which comes as no great surprise. And yeah, we've just blown it. We've absolutely blown it. But there's no point in dwelling on it. We can't change it. We're not going to make the playoffs this season. All we can do is hope for a strong end against Watford, and we'll come back better, stronger next season and push for the playoffs again. Let's get into this today. Team for today then, final game of the season. Long in goal, back four of Bakker, Device, Beck and Flanagan, Stewart in the holding midfield, Lewis Potter and Samuelson on the wing, with Pombo and Irvine in the attacking role, sitting in behind Pereira. A bench of Mannion, Schmidt, Hansen, Henriksen, Datkovic, Gomez, and Radeon comes back for the first time in months after he picked up a hip injury. He's had an awful second half to this season. Yeah, let's just get into it. Like I say, what can we do now? Let's get into it. Final game. Here we go. Here we are then. Kickoff is upon us. Final game of the season. I'm hoping for a strong finish. Like I said, Watford have finished in the playoffs above us. If we can have a strong finish to the season, nice building platform for next season. I'm already looking at who we can get rid of, where we'd like to improve. I've got 1 or 2 positions in mind, but I'll go through these after the game. As we've got the first highlight here, Bakker into Device, as Welbeck dispossesses Device far too easily. Danny Welbeck's just done a Danny Welbeck and absolutely blazed it wide. That was appalling. If that was a Watford player there, I would be so angry with Danny Welbeck at that. That was awful. Bert now with the throw-in, out to Flanagan, back to Bert, across to Stewart, gives it back. And back again, they're just playing it between themselves. Device now, Pombo. Good ball out to Lewis Potter on the wing. Good cross in. Samuelson's there to meet it 1-0 up. Excellent bit of play that. Good ball by Pombo to find Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter has had an outstanding season for us this year. If he doesn't win, what a touch that is. If he doesn't win Player of the Season, I'll be shocked. It would be undeserved for anybody else to win it, in my opinion. Absolutely undeserved. But great start to the game. Coming up to half time. 1-0 up. Like I say, it feels very much end of the season. Watford have got nothing to play for. We've got nothing to play for. We've got nothing to play for either. It's just going through the motions now. As Watford with a throw in here. Like I said, I'd like to keep a clean sheet today, I think. It's good that we've scored, because that's the first time we've done it in about 3 games. At the crucial point of the season, we stopped scoring. Flanagan on this right-hand side. Into Irvine. Looking forward. Gives it to Samuelson. Can he get the crossing? He can. Bakker's there. Excellent. 2-0. Why could we not have done this just a few games ago? If we had it done, we'd be challenging Watford in the playoffs. We'd be wanting to go up, but no. We absolutely bottled it. Great header though by Bakker, with a great cross from Samuelson. This is the stuff that we need looking for next season. Not sure about Bakker yet, what we're going to do at that left back position. It is somewhere that I've looked at to improve. We'll make some changes now. We'll try get. I think we'll bring Radeon on. Give him some game time, seeing as though he's not had a lot. Bring Pereira off, who's been quiet the last few games. We'll bring Hansen on as well. We'll do a double substitution for now. But yeah, Device now with the free kick. Lewis Potter's there, it's off the post. But this is a strong looking performance to finish the season, which is good. But if only we could have done this a few games ago. What else is going on the table? Is there anything to note? I don't know if Cardiff can survive today, but they're going down at the moment. They missed a penalty. Is it going on how Middlesbrough are doing? Let's have a look. As we zoomed out, Pombo now with a cross, the corner, sorry. Hansen picks it back up. Good switch play to Bakker, through to Lewis Potter, 3-0. 3-0. Lewis Potter, though, is 20th of the season. What a season he's had for us this year. Massively impressed with the young lads this year. Bakker with a good ball through to Lewis Potter. Watford are all over the place, but keeper probably should have done better, but great finish. Like I say, massively impressed with Lewis Potter. I think we'll have a lot of interest in him this summer. Anyway, back to what we were looking at. Middlesbrough losing. So Cardiff are down as well then, if they're drawing. So nothing to play for in this championship season. Absolutely nothing on this final day. Long gets it back at his feet. 2 minutes to go of the season. Samuelson on this right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? He can't. But Hansen has had a go. Ooh. He's had a good effort, Hansen, there, but he's not found the net, unfortunately. He's hit the post. 3 minutes to go. And there we have it. The season is done. Season is done. Good performance from the boys there. We've restricted Watford to 1 shot on target. If that's how they're going to play these playoffs, we'll swap. Come on, Watford. Give us your place. We'll swap. I wish it only went like that. But great finish to the season. Join me again in a minute. Go through the squad. Look at what we could be doing next season. And we'll do the season review. Welcome back for the squad review. So, we'll make no bones about it. There's going to be potentially a few leaving. Some unexpected ones that you might think. But we'll go through it now. So, starting at the top, Andy Lonergan. He's retiring, so he won't be here next season, which, I mean, he's not done a lot since he was here. He's done his job, which was to come in and just be a backup. So we're going to get $3,800 a week, wages free, which is good. That's what we need at the moment. George Long's an odd one. He's done okay this season for us. He's got some interest in. He's 27, so his 3-star ability. We might look at replacing him, but it depends on this interest, which is from Norwich at the moment, what money we get. So undecided on Long at the moment. Mannion's staying, Schmidt staying, Burke staying, Device is staying, Datkovic staying, Flanagan's staying, Hansen is staying. Robbie McKenzie, he's young, but he's getting to the point where he needs games. So I think we might give him another season out on loan to see how he does, and we'll take it from there. Callum Elder, interesting one. Depends on if we can go, how we get on with the man 2 places below him. He could potentially go, to be honest. He could. It depends on the recruitment. Fleming, I think, again, we'll learn him out again. He's getting to that point where he's probably going to start needing games, but we'll learn him out and see how he does. Bakker, he's a man I would like to keep. He came in as a backup, but he's found his way into the first team and done quite well when he's been there. So I've been impressed with him. I would like to keep him. Whether we can or not is another story. Stewart, his contract is up in a matter of weeks. I've discussed a new deal with him, but he wants an extra $8,000 a week. We're meant to work within the wage budget, so he could leave, unfortunately, because $18,000 for someone of Kevin Stewart's ability at this level of football is a lot of money, and it's something that we could maybe pick up in free transfers and just use those wages spread across a few players. So we need to maybe look at Stewart in a bit more depth. Herbie came, unfortunately, has not hit the heights that he did last season, so we're not going to be interested in getting him back. De Silva Lopez is out on loan till the end of the year. We'll review his situation when he comes back in December. Henriksen is someone I like to keep. He's been unlucky the last sort of second half of the season, really, because of the introduction of Pombo, but I've been impressed with him when he's come back. He's still worth a lot of money to the club at $4.3 million. If we get a decent offer, he could potentially go, but I'm happy to keep him here. Evan, we have offered a contract to. He only wants small wages. He's not someone that I see sticking around too much longer. Maybe next season he could be in the first team, depending on, again, on the recruitment. We have looked at the attacking midfielder somewhere we want to improve, so he could be a backup. But I think as the vice captain, it's good to keep him around at least for another year. And he only wants small wages, so hopefully we'll get to strike some sort of deal that's suitable for both ourselves as a club and Irvine as a player. Harry Wilson, I was absolutely devastated for him this season. To get such an injury early on that affected really our early start of the season, because we were pinning a lot of hopes on him before we changed the formation. Unfortunately, he's not really recovered from his injury. If anything, he's picked up another one. We'll pay him $12,000 a week. Is he going to be the same player when he comes back from that knee injury? Maybe, maybe not. But I think the formation that we play now, it's something that's changed as a result of his injury, and we seem to have improved a lot. So I don't think he'll be here next season. Samuelson, I'm happy to keep around for another season at least. He's more of a super sub for me at the moment. I think he comes on, he does influence games off the bench more than he does starting, so again, I'm happy to keep him around. Lewis Potter, unbelievable season. If he doesn't get Player of the Year, I'll be very surprised. I think we're going to have hard work here keeping him because he's on a low wage. I think there's going to be a lot of interest in him, but I would love him to stay for another year and try and get us up next year. I would definitely want to keep him, but again, it'll come down to money. Cammy Smith, slow first half to the season, good second half. Again, probably be a backup, I think, next season if we buy a new attacking midfielder, but he's impressed me with what he's done in the second half, so he'll be staying. James Scott, he's had a quieter season this year than last year, but he's only 20, so you're going to get these sort of spells of inconsistency, but I'm happy to keep him around for another year. Pombo, I've been really impressed with him in what he's done in the short space of time here, so he's definitely staying. Balog's already going, so he won't be here next season. Pereira, again, been really impressed with what he's done in such a short space of time at the club. He'll be the starting striker next season unless someone unbelievable comes available in the summer. So again, very happy that he's sticking around. Gomez, he wasn't as good as what I thought we thought he was going to be, and I think that probably has affected him because he's made more sub appearances than he has starts. But again, I'm happy to keep him around. He seems to do well off the bench than he does starting, so we'll keep him around for another season. He's only 22 as well, and I would say he's got something about him. Radeon, he had a better, his second half of the season was pretty much wrote off through injury, barring that last game, which was his first appearance in a while. First half of the season was quite quiet, hence why I brought Pereira, but again, happy to keep him around for at least till January, and we'll take it from there again. Others that are in the under-23s and not in the first team. Tafazoli, he's going to be released, so he's going. Honeyman, he's someone that we want to get rid of. I think his wages are a bit of a sticking point for clubs, but I'm hoping in the summer we will be able to get rid of him. Just looking back through the season, so we had an awful first 2 months, picking up 1 win and 3 draws before October, and then we picked up quite a lot. Mixed December. But then going forward after beating Chelmsford, we just went on an amazing run, really. We're losing once up until... So we lost on the 21st of January and didn't lose again in the league until the 17th of April. However, it was April that really, really affected our push. We got some silly draws against Reading, Middlesbrough, losing to Bristol City, drawing with Derby, but it was, again, games like Burton where we drew 0-0. They finished bottom of the league with 2 wins. We should be beating them. Coventry again, another team that were low. Finance-wise, the budget's looking relatively healthy. Just under 13 million. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a kitty this summer to spend. With the wages that are going, we're only 3,000 over wage budget, and who's going, and the wages that we'll lose from the loan players going back to the parent club, we should be under budget. So again, I've got no real issues about that. Club vision, the board are giving me a B, which is good. They're satisfied with the development of the youth players, counter-attacking football. Very pleased that we're not signing players over the age of 30. Wage budget, as we just talked about, we're on course to do that. Happy with the mid-table. Happy with the 4th round minimum. League Cup, 3rd round, could have done better with that. And by the end of next year, they want us to finish in the playoffs, which again, like I say, is something that I wanted this season. But if they're hoping for that next year, they'll hopefully give us some money to spend just to try and do that and see if we can mount a playoff chase. The team cohesion is good, dressing room atmosphere is good, and the support for me is really good. Again, 3 team leaders in the squad: Irvine, Device and Burt, with 4 highly influential players of Stewart, Long, Henriksen and Flanagan. Again, excellent to see. The only one that's not fitting into the core social group is Pereira. Whether that's because he's new to the club and doesn't speak the language, I don't know, but hopefully they can rectify that. But again, that's really positive to see that the squad all get on. So just looking at the squad depth, I would like to improve this right-hand side of midfield a bit more, just to add a bit more depth to it. Same with this attacking midfield, because as you can see, Pombo is by far and away the best player in that position. And left back is somewhere, left back and goalkeeper are where we need to improve. Like I say, I'm happy to keep Bakker here, and for next season, goalkeeper, I think Long has made a few mistakes. Like I say, with the interest in him, we'll have a look and see what happens. But I think we'll leave the season review there for now. We'll come back just before the start of the new season, have a look at the business that we've done, look at what the hopes are for the new season. But thank you very, very much for watching so far. I hope you are enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it for you, and I hope that comes across. And I will see you next season. I'll see you again in the next episode when we're going to start the season, look at the new players, and get underway for the 21-22 season. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for more next time. Not quite there yet, I may have told that much of a little lie. The awards are here. Enjoy. Just going through, and as you can see, my prediction was correct. Lewis Potter has picked up Fans Player of the Season with a runaway 59%. Pombo gets Goal of the Season. Signing of the Season goes to Hansen, which is good because I was a bit unsure of him to start with. And Young Player of the Season goes to Potter. Stats wise, top goal scorer Lewis Potter, highest average match rating Lewis Potter with a 7.22. Assists Lewis Potter with 9. Best pass completion is George Long with 90%. Most player of the matches Lewis Potter with 6. Most yellow cards is Reece Burt with 16. And most red cards are Stewart, Samuelson, Device, all with 1 apiece. Budgets have been set for next season. A transfer budget of 4.92 million with 230,000 a week to spend on wages. How far that'll go, not sure. Done the team meeting, not gone well, which is a good start to the pre-season, but we'll see if we can improve from there. I just thought I'd give you a quick update as this game goes on, but I think now we probably will leave it until the new season, and we'll go through summer, get the new players in, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll have some shiny new players to go through and enjoy the football of coming up. Thank you so much once again for watching. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please, again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for more next time.